morning, yogis, and welcome to the Love Yourself Yoga Challenge. This morning, the pose I'll be leading you through is the Sun Salutation A. This is a wonderful way to start your practice and to start your morning, and can actually serve as a practice in and of itself if you only have a few minutes in your day. The Sun Salutation A stretches nearly every long muscle in your body, and because of the dynamic nature of its stretching, it resets the muscles so that they become longer and more supple for the rest of your day. The Sun Salutation A takes your spine through both flexion and extension because of the forward folds and the back bends, and culminates in Downward Facing Dog. Downward Facing Dog is both an inversion and does stretch nearly every long muscle that you have. So we begin in Tadasana with the thighs engaged, my pelvic floor lifting, and my abdominal wall engaged as well. My fingers stretch down toward the mat actively, and I relax in through the shoulders and the upper back. As I inhale, I reach my arms up overhead and let my gaze look up to the thumbs. And then I exhale, I hinge at my waist and I fold forward, keeping a soft bend in my knees. As I inhale now, I lengthen my spine halfway, taking my head and my tailbone in opposite directions. With my exhalation, my hands come to the mat, and I step back into high plank. From high plank, I'm going to drop my knees today for a modified Sun Salutation. As I lower down, I exhale, and then stretch my legs out behind me with my palms underneath my shoulders. The inhalation now brings me into Cobra Pose. A nice back bend, my chest opens. And then with the exhalation, I end in Downward Facing Dog. In Downward Facing Dog, I stay here for 5 inhalations and exhalations. I let the crown of my head drop to the mat, and I spread my fingers wide so that I engage the muscles along the side of my body, underneath my armpits, the serratus anterior and the lats, to help me to lift and lengthen all along the back. My heels come toward the mat, and I'm stretching out the back sides of my legs. After 5 inhalations and exhalations, I look forward and step or jump my feet up between my hands and rise again halfway as I inhale. Exhale, I take myself into the forward fold, letting the crown of my head drop to the mat again. With the inhalation, I rise back up overhead, this time a little soft back bend in the body, and exhale into Samastitihi, equal standing pose. Namaste.